Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Weird flex. Oh god. Okay. Wait, hold. Alright, we're good. There was slight panic in the air. And there was panic in the air that night. The sky was bright, Fernando. Hello. Welcome. Willkommen. Bienvenido. Hello. Konnichiwa. Bonjour. Hello. We are here. Privet, as it were. We're here, and we gotta figure out what we're doing here. I think we're doing a hillside thing. Like half that, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know. Maybe we leave that for the moment, because I must ponder and think on that. Alright, let's get back to our business of grassifying the entire area and lighting it up to try and avoid any kind of thing. Any kind of spawns that's not on the mountain is no-go, is going to be forbidden. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. You'll be great. You'll be good. You'll be great. Gonna have the whole world on a plate. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, let's get to it. We have much to attend for the day. People to see, things to do. All the stuff and things, and let's just jump right into it, shall we? We shall. Look how many freaking torches are over here, by the way. It's crazy. It's crazy. I have no idea what the hell I want to put over here. I want to put some towers over here for sure, but I don't know why or who or how, That's also not a today problem. That is someday in the near future problem. Alright, we need to start with the grass. We have much grass to do. So I was looking at this, and I'm wondering if perhaps we simply bring this up a layer? Or what? Gonna have a tower up here of some kind. How do we do the grass here? We got the pathway that leads through the entire thing. We could easily build this up if we wanted to. Make different layers. Make a nice wheat field, perhaps. I don't know. I think a wheat field or a carrot field could look really good here. A berry orchard, or, a lot of little things could look good there. But I don't think we're going to do that today either. We are going to start over here. Start by digging out all of this stuff and things. Also, this shirt has gotten smaller. I've definitely gotten larger, at least in the arm area, not to flex or anything, but I feel tight now. It's a little tight. Suffocation. No breathing. It's all good. Alright, I'm a little chaotic. I'm all over the place today already. Let's try to rein it in a little bit here, folks. Rein it the fuck in. Lock in, as the Omega Gamer lol PogChamp people say, obviously. They say all those stuff and things. I don't believe we are going to have another area back here for a roadway, so let's not. I do think that would be a good place. You wouldn't really be able to see it, but it would be a good place to have like a large crop field. You do have to feed quite a lot of people and animals here in this society. And if you can't, well, you're in trouble because your people are gonna start starving. There's not really a whole lot of places for them to go, due to the fact that they're kind of walled in here, you know? Kind of walled in to the extreme. So, it's weird, but we need to make it work. So, let's carve out this area first, and then see if we have enough terracotta, enough whatever else blocks we need in order to fix this, to make it grand, and to get it in a way that I enjoy. Still tossed on the dangly bits here. I don't know if we want the dangly bits or if we want to do something else instead. But it doesn't look bad, and so I'm going to leave this one until we figure out what on earth we're going to do over there. I don't know yet. It definitely needs another layer of sorts, though. But to what end? To what purpose? For what? You know? And that is a question that I am not freely able to answer because I don't know. I don't know how I want that to be. And if I did, I certainly wouldn't tell you, right? Right. Let's curve this back, actually, because it's kind of weird the way it is. So it should curve back much like that. Alright, that seems good, and then we can go straight forward here all the way. Nope, we can't do this. Because we want that to be elevated, right? So we will keep it, and we will do that last. Alright, so we have our outline. Let's start by making this ground functional and pretty, and then we'll go from there for the rest of today. How long will this take? No idea, but doesn't matter. Does not matter. We are about to enter the second month of the freaking year already. That's crazy. What are we doing? That's crazy sauce. Second month of the year already. It's been like a week, and somehow we're in the second month of the year. I'm still processing 2022. It's crazy. I can't keep up with this. It's going too fast, man. It's going too fast. And I got my eyes set on September 17th right now. Once we get to September 17th, that will be a full year. So I've got my eyes set on it, and we'll see if we'll make it to it, but that is the plan. I think that we're going to go for one full year, or at least attempt to, and then we'll figure it out. We'll fuck around. We'll figure it out. That's how it goes. That's how it is. That's what we do. Get rid of the poppy. Poopy poppy. Let's get rid of all of our dirt, and then let's begin the desanctification process. Wait. The desanctification process has already begun. Where's that from? The Santa Claus, of course, of course. I knew that. I knew that. No, bear. Go lay down. I see you. Go lay down, honey. Go lay down, honey. Yeah. 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 Who's the fuzzy girl? Who's the fuzzy baby? Oh, was I not done? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hi, bear. Yeah. Alright, let's go get the mats that we need. And let's do this. I'm kind of contemplating this being more on this level than the rest of them. I think it would be a nice change to have this occasionally, because then we can kind of get away with like pigs and stuff too. Kind of, you know? So it's still very much the same. We just need to do the green, the wool, the glowstone, but then we add in other bits and bobs, and it's easy. Very, very easy. Well, retro... No, wait. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know what I'm talking about. Very easy, though. Shouldn't take us long at all. Let's get to it. Look at that. Small area, right? It's a very... Oh, we gotta do this one too. No problem. We should be sufficient on the light here. Gotta get in my pathing mood here. Gotta be able to quick flick with the wrist so that we avoid our rule-breaking block of contention. We gotta do that. 100%. Beautiful. This is really starting to come together. Obviously, we have a ton of trees that we need to do, that we need to build, but that will come later, I feel. Right now, I want to work on the infrastructure, even though we are going to be covering up a lot of this when we build our trees. I still feel inclined to just make this pattern here, though. Because even though you won't see it, it kind of completes the pattern. So I do think it is necessary, and I don't really care if we waste a few blocks here and there. Ooh, I don't like that. Why do you look like that? Sure. Pumpkins. Like it should be more like that. Yeah. There we go. Ignore the pumpkins. I will fix those at some point. I just needed a marker so that we can figure out where and what we are doing. Hayeko. Dun, 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 dun. Damn, the wind is blowing real hard out there. Says it's 60, but it feels like it's like 20. The wind chill is crazy. It's kicking up a storm right now. I don't enjoy it. It's not great. By the way, the more we do this, the less likely we will have to deal with mobs. And that is a wonderful, wonderful thing, to be honest. So it is kind of our goal here to get it as clean, as safe as we possibly can. And in doing so, we actually are just making the mountain a real issue. And I'm aware of that. And that's okay. I'm not too bothered about it being an issue, by the way. Whoa. He's quick stepping. Whoa. Hello? Jeez. Could not shoot it. Demon child. Alright, let's go ahead and light up this area real quick. Obviously, mobs are spawning. They are spawning. Alright, that should be more than sufficient to light up that whole area. More than sufficient. figure out what we're doing there, but we'll figure it out. This green building is going to be an issue because of that. It's the same color as that of my grass. So we're definitely going to have to do this as a more muddy area, I think. But I do want to still use the green because there is a lot of greenery to be had in here. Which is nice because it is a very different color than that. Very different texture, color, and I think it just kind of works. I do think we will need to do a lot more lighter trees, like the blue help here, right? But the green is going to be an issue at some point, and we'll just have to deal with that as it comes. Deal with it as it comes. I gotta say, guys, I am flipping tired right now. I don't know what it is, but the cold weather got me tired. Life got me tired, honestly. But cold weather, I'm gonna blame it on today. It's just tiring. It's exhausting, man. It is exhausting. I feel like ranting a little bit today as well. I know, shocker and surprise to absolutely no one. I feel like ranting a little bit about kind of work today. Not directly, but kind of. If you are an upbeat, positive person, I genuinely believe that positivity spreads, that it reigns, and it's very, very hard to be negative when you have enough people tipping the scale of positivity. I feel like it is very, very difficult to be negative. However, I also feel that too much negativity, like a 4-to-1 ratio kind of thing, if one person is positive and 3 people are extremely negative, 3-to-1, I feel like it kind of counteracts, and the negative actually can affect way more deeply and way more intensely than that of if you are the positive one in this situation. Where I am right now, there is ruthless unrest. People are not happy. The same thing has been done time and time again for months, days, weeks, months, years at this point, with no change. We've demanded change. We've expected change. We've leveled these expectations with what we actually want to accomplish, what we want to do, and how we want to do it together. But it feels like no matter how much we are able to capitulate our ideas of what we need, it doesn't happen. And, you know, they're always going to be like, oh yeah, we did this, we had this conversation, whatever. But if you don't see any change, you're really just yelling into the void, right? No change, yelling into the void. You're literally trying to just manage on insanity, and it doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work. So I really, really try to be upbeat and positive, which is weird because I full frontally am typically the negative one. More often than not, you know, I deal with depression. I have all of these stupid ass like ideas and thoughts and stuff like that. Nothing bad, but like just things that get in my own psyche and make me annoyed, you know? And so like I try to be the beacon of like positivity. I try to brighten everyone's day as much as I can. I tell stupid dad jokes. I try to, you know, I don't really care if I make a fool of myself, as it were. I just want people upbeat and positive, because the more people that are upbeat and positive, the more likely I can actually be upbeat and positive, and it's not just like a fake, you know? But I swear, the levels of negativity are unprecedented right now. They are just climbing to astronomical levels because of the unrest that is happening. The wariness to make a change, to be the change, and it is exhausting. Like, anyone who is an upbeat and positive person in your regular life, please tell me that you know or that you think this is also exhausting, because I truly feel it is. It might be that I am, I'm faking it technically, right? I am faking it, at least for other people, but I would like to think that even if you are not faking it and you're genuine about every single positive moment that you create, it's gotta be exhausting surrounded by all that negativity. Or you are just so positive, you are so positive that it doesn't matter. And that you can no longer be affected by other people's negativity. And that's a very interesting qualm. Hi, Latte. How are you? It's a very interesting thing, though. I wonder, like, the science of it and how it actually works. Sounds like Zendo? Yeah, I could see that. I could absolutely see that. I'm more so talking about in a work setting right now. The issue is there are too many negative people. And when me, who is a natural pessimist and or realist, is the one that is like trying to save the positivity, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of chaotic, and I don't quite know how to fix it. One negative person, I feel like, can take on, or one positive person can take on like two negative people. I believe that to be true. Maybe more depending on your positive aura or whatever you want to call it. But you have more than that in terms of negative people, and it's really, really hard to do that. Like, you start to get to 3, 4, 5 negative people versus that one positive person. It is really fucking exhausting trying to maintain those levels of positivity when everyone around you is just stomached in negativity and so focused on not just having a great day, making the best day that they can possibly do based on the circumstances that they have, but just so openly negative that I feel like it takes a toll on me, because it's just damn exhausting trying to keep that level of positivity up. I will fully say I am not the most positive person in the world. Again, very pessimistic. However, in this instance, I am the positive person, and it's wild. I don't get it. I don't understand how this happened, and it's just exhausting. Which I do not like, because, like, I actually enjoy being positive whenever I can. But day in, day out, every single day, brimming with that same level of positivity, that is very hard for me to do. Very, very hard. But I want it to change so bad. I, like, genuinely want, like, the people around me to be in a positive way. And it's exhausting. Because, like, I'll make jokes, I'll make bad dad jokes, I'll empathize with their needs, I will do whatever, because I'm trying to make them, more positive, because my hope is, if they are more positive, then maybe for me, it will be natural, and it won't be something that I kind of just emulate, because everyone else is negative. And I have to be the voice of sanity somehow. Like, how did that even happen? Viking and voice of sanity should never be in the same sentence unless the word not is in that sentence. And somehow, me, am the voice of sanity, and I don't understand how this has happened. It's truly just crazy. It's exhausting when you try and force it. I would agree. But I have the best intentions with trying to force it, I guess is what I'm saying here. I had the best intentions because I genuinely want the people around me to not be negative. I want them to be positive. So it comes with the best of intentions. However, you know, the road to hell is paved with good intentions also, so it's hard. It's a hard thing to do. But I don't know any other way of, you know, converting the negatives to positives other than me trying to express that maybe I am the positive one in this regard, you know? I don't know any other way of coming at it or any other angle to attempt this on. It's weird. Very, very weird. How you doing today, Latte? Though, I think I'm done ranting for the moment. Hope you are doing fantastic, my guy. Ooh, is this going to be a problem? I didn't even think about that. If we go into this box, iron golems can spawn outside of the iron farm. Oh, I just thought about that. How's my favorite streamer? Oh, you are too kind. You are far too kind, sir. Hi. Hi, Evie. Far, far too kind. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, we need to leave this. As much as I want to do this, I think if we... Okay, so we need to figure out this tower. So we'll just start with these two areas and any other areas that do not have green terracotta. I believe there's one over here. Headed to bed, played some Fortnite. Very nice. Very nice. You are quite the social butterfly, Latte. You are quite the social butterfly. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. And let's go over here. I have surprised myself. K Jewelers, or Jared, one of the two jewelers, once said, if you leave your heart open, love will always find a way in. One of those two people said that. Or one of those two companies said that. And I believe that is exactly what you've done. I believe that is exactly what you've done. I've ranted about them before? Have I? Oh. It's funny. I've ranted about so many things that it's really hard to keep track of what I have and have not ranted about before, to be honest. It's a lot. There's probably a 1,000 topics that I've just randomly ranted about, at least, you know? It's very hard to keep track of all of those things. And where I ranted them to, like, did I rant them in real life? Did I rant them on stream? Did I rent them at work? You know, who did I rent them to? That's also an important and pertinent question. Very, very pertinent. Let's see. It still works, though, I will say. Whoever it was, I don't know their company name, but whichever marketing team did that, it still works, because I still think about it to this day, which is crazy, because it's been like, I don't know, 10 years, 20 years, many years at this point, I think. And when you can start measuring thing in decades, it's a lot. It's a lot. But if it were you, it would be a latte. I'll be here all week. I'll be here all week. All right, I think we're going to do the brown over there. I just want, like, an area where I can have pigs. I don't know why, but pigs seem conducive to the environment that I'm trying to get over here. So, pigs it is. Where's my super suit? 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do that. Let's get the green powder, and let's do it. So I'm thinking, like, this area here, we're going to have pigs in. I don't know why, but it seems like a good area. Because, like, pigs need mud to, like, cool down and such. So we'll maybe do pigs there, and then we'll have another brown area by the greenhouse.
Take a moment, get your life together. Ads are here.
Oh! Oh! I need to redo that. I feel like I sound a little bit constipated in that. I'm like, oh! You know, like, I'm really struggling over there. It's like, oh my. Oh, my! That'll work. That will work. Latte, I have a question for you. I have a question for you. And just know that answering said question may or may not inflate my ego. Just know that going in. Why am I your favorite streamer? What am I doing that no one else is doing? What is it? What am I doing? Let's see. That's here, like this. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh, surprise, motherfucker! Like you as a person, can't replicate that. But like, what is it? You know, what am I doing as a person that you enjoy? Or is it hard to pronounce and to put into words? Is it that I'm weird? Is it that I'm not afraid to be weird? Like, I don't know. I've just been curious about that. Since you've said it, it's kind of crossed my mind a little bit that I'm like, but what? What am I doing? Where's my green? Hold on. Okay. I will hold on. I will not stop placing blocks, though. I will continue to place several more blocks. Damn, we have made so much progress here in a Fortnite game. Fair. Tough, but fair. Get that chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Ooh, I should watch that movie tonight. I really like that movie. What is it? 21. Yeah, that's the name of that movie. It's a great movie. That's PUBG? No. I haven't played Fortnite since like season 1, so I couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell you. What is it in Fortnite? I guess the kids would say get that dub, maybe? Get that dubs? I don't even know if kids say that anymore, but maybe. That W, I guess? I don't know. I have no idea what that could be. Oop, nope, can't do that. That's fine. How are we going to do this house, by the way? This is going to be such a problem. I did not even consider that, so... Go lay down, baby. Oh, girl. Go lay down, please. Please. Go lay down. Go, girl. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do that, because up to here, things can spawn. So we're gonna have to spawn-proof the living crap out of that. The kids would say, get that dub. Heck yeah, I'm not that out of touch. Let's go. Fantastic news. Fantastic news, I do say. Fantastic. That'll work. That looks pretty good. And fill the rest in with powder. Powder the chowder. Oh, wait. Oh, no, we're good. I was like, where did that go? Is that grass? That is grass. It's like a very sickly color right there. I wonder what yellow looks like. Yellow powder. Like, is it very strong or is it fine? We'll have to check that. Because I kind of want to make like a beach over here. And... it's a problem. Enderman, do not do what I think you're going to do, my guy. Don't do it. I'm lamenting you. Do not do it. You will be met with dire consequences if you try to reach for any of those blocks. Your balls will be hanging on my walls. Don't do it. Alright, you know what? I'm not taking the chance. Not taking the chance, buddy. Not today, pal. Not today. That looks weird. Why does that look weird? It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's green wool up this section. We're really starting to make a lot of progress on the ground here. It's not going to show yet because we still have, like, you know, 1,000+ trees that we have to make. But it is starting to show. And that is a great, great feeling. Great sensation in my bones. Tickles my fancy. If my fancy could be tickled. Who made that phrase, by the way? Tickles my fancy. What did they mean? Is that like an innuendo of some kind? Are they trying to proliferate sex with that? Or are they just trying to be silly? The questions that I have. The answers I will never get. There, here, there, over here. Some right there, one right there. And we probably need to... yeah, we got to get some dirt. Or pumpkins. We could get pumpkins. We have pumpkins right here. Let's just use pumpkins. Let's use pumpkins. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We just need something to place it on. You'll never see this again, so it's fine. Pumpkins happen to be here. We're good. It works. It works. Is that all of them? I think so. All right. Green powder. Yeah, because we're going to need a beach surrounding the shallows. That could be weird. That could be... Damn it, I missed one. I missed one! Well, that green powder is down there forever, because I am not going to get it. So forever it shall remain down there. Bum, bum, bum. Do you want to kind of address this today? Maybe we'll start this building today, even though we have like 4 buildings that we've started and haven't finished any of them. Is what it is. Yeah, you hardly notice the moss, but it does some justice here. Adds that little extra color, and it just works. Oh, we need to do that too. We did not do that. Oh, why did we not green wool this section? Why did we not do that? How now, brown cow? I have returned. Welcome back. I would say I've returned, but I have not gone anywhere. So I have stayed. Doesn't matter that we're kind of blending into the glass a little bit there. I think that's actually fine. Gives me a little bit more depth. I think that's fine. I don't even know what I'm going to use this area for anyway, so we'll figure that out. We will absolutely figure that out and just make it work. Yeah, that's good. Then all the rest of that can be... Ooh, why is this corner so harsh? I don't love that. That better? It's not worse, per se. I think it's these. I think it's those. I think it's those. And then... Yeah, that feels okay. That feels better. Bluntness, a little bit of your stream ethic, a little bit of the fact that I feel welcomed here. Interesting. Stream ethic. Just because I've been going 100 and whatever days in a row now? Great food for thought. Very interesting. Much, much appreciated, sir. I will absolutely take it as a compliment. Absolutely. Weirdly enough, I also take when people are like, yeah, I fall asleep to your content. Like, that's a weird thing for me too. Like, you want to hear my voice as the last thing you hear before you go to sleep? Are you crazy? That's wild. They're like, yeah, I put it on and I go to bed. What? Excuse me? That blows my mind. It has warped my fragile little mind. I also fall asleep to your voice? Fair. I take that as a compliment too. Because there's only one YouTuber that I can put on to fall asleep to. One. And that's it. That is also true. Do you still have your Python script that alerts you of my presence? That's done. That's done. Good. You can't even really tell that we did anything there, but I think it still works. Okay, let's do our green wool here. Haven't used it in weeks. Ah. Fair. Ooh, are we out of wool? We may be out of wool. Wait, I think I have more, though. Should be good. I do find it kind of interesting that you actually enjoy that I'm blunt, by the way. That is very few and far between. That people enjoy when other people are blunt. Yeri, go lay down, honey. Go lay down. Yes, I will give you pets. Yes. Yes, I will. Yes. Go lay down. Yeah. A good balance. I definitely don't feel like I am as blunt as I used to be, for sure. Sorry. I have to pet the doggo's head at the moment. She is demanding the pets. A little bit of bluntness, a little bit of articulation, yeah. I definitely think 130 days ago, or, you know, whatever it's been at this point, I do think I have evolved a little bit in terms of, like, there's no need to say that thing. You just kind of have to, you know, feel it out. And I've started trying to just, like, be more personable with that as well. Try to show more interest in what other people are doing. And not be as, like, all for it, you know? Not be so serious. So I definitely feel like in the last 137 days now, I have gone through some kind of metamorphosis. My streaming attitude and mentality, I feel, has shifted slightly. Not enough to, like, change the stream or anything, but I feel like it has shifted slightly. And I'm pretty, like, happy where we're going with it so far. Pretty happy with it. It's something that I've done in my daily life for a while, just not something that I ever really did with streaming, per se. And it's nice to see, like, a change that I can, like, measure. Open with firm boundaries is what you've learned. Where have you learned this? Just in general, you learned this? Yeah, I would agree with that. It's like Teddy Roosevelt, I think. Maybe. Walk softly and carry a big stick. He was basically, like, telling people, I will not hurt you, I will not step on you, but you try to mess with me, I will whack you in the face with this big stick. Some parts life, some parts Zendo, some parts self-reflection. Nice. Very, very nice. We're out of wool, by the way. There is a total of all the stacks that are in my inventory of wool left, and it's not a lot. It's not a lot. I haven't heard you talk about your studies recently. Did you graduate or something? Are you a full-fledged doctor now? Life sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit. I love that quote. It's a great quote. I just haven't been studying. What? This from the person who was studying 13, 14 hours a day every day? Wait, if you've already been a doctor, what are you studying for? Are you trying to become like a higher level doctor? I also did not know that you were a full-fledged doctor already. That's wild. So, are you currently working as a doctor, or you took some time off because you're trying to get that? Stays between us, of course. I will never reveal anything that you do not want me to. The latter, okay. Fair. That is fair. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, it doesn't change anything anyway. Like, it doesn't change how I see you or anything like that, Latte. It does not change anything. It does not. Shoot! Degree says 2023, so let's count that. Okay, fair enough. Dude, we needed like one more stack. Oh my lord. How are we gonna do that? Ooh. I wonder if I used concrete, if you would even know. Okay, we need to build a big sheep farm, don't we? We're like out. You bought a mic? Nice. What kind of mic did you buy? I heard there were secrets. Only you, Lighthouse. Only you. You are the only secret here. And you are a lighthouse. But you're the best damn lighthouse I've ever seen. Balls. We are actually out of frickin'... We're out, man. Do I have any wool left? No. Oh, no. Oh, no. This world needs a new rule. I'm open to suggestions. What do you propose? When you run out, you have to make do with what you have. Yeah, no. No. Because then if I did that, I would simply just farm like crazy. Like, I would get so much more of the materials that I need. Dynamic Mike wanted to get the Rode Podcaster, but it was 13,000 rupees. And then I checked Shure Mic, and they were 30,000 rupees. I use a Actually, I use a Rode Podcaster. That's funny. Yeah, I literally am using a Rode Podcaster right this second. That's actually pretty funny. They're decent mics. They're decent. You know. Do I have that in the description? Or did I just randomly say that one day? I used... You know what's a great starter mic, to be honest, that I used forever and ever? The blue Snowball. The Snowball microphone. That is... like, I still have my Snowball somewhere, and that shit is amazing. Quite a few times? Oh, I don't know, man. Wait, can't we just dye white wool green? I think we can, right? I did forget about that temporarily here. Either way, what mic did you end up getting then? If not either of those mics. There we go. That should be enough green wool. Also, hello, Lighthouse. Pleasure, as always, to see you. Hello. It's an Indian brand. Oh, okay. Oh! Oh! Latte! Hold. That reminds me of something. Hold on. I went to an Indian grocery store today, and I found so many things that I needed and or like. I found so many things. Like, spices are really difficult to get. They are very, very difficult to get any of the kinds of spices that I actually need. And I was able to go and get cardamom pods. I was able to go and get star anise. I was able to get black mustard seeds. Like, I got so many things that I love to use for cooking that are such a pain in the ass to find here. Such a pain in the ass. I was looking at like their frozen food section, and that was weird because like 50% of it was filled with samosas, and I was like, I like samosas as much as the next guy, but my goodness, why do we have so many samosas everywhere? Like, literally, it was like this section, this section, this section, this section, like 4 sections in a row, samosas. Just so many samosas. It was like, holy dude. That's crazy. And they have like fresh dosa batter that you can get there. And they had like, oh god, I can't remember the name. I didn't get any because I don't eat sugar. Vihali ice cream. Like some crazy ass flavors that I've never heard of or seen before in my life. Vidali ice cream? V something. It starts with a V. No, it starts with a B, a V, like Victor. I don't know. There was a lot of things though. I spent like an hour in this store. Just like walking around and getting things that I might use and such. And they also have like the crazy big spices. Like, you know, you can get like a 1 pound of any spice. And it was only like $7. I was like, holy dude, you're telling me that I can get a full pound of any spice that I want for like $7? That's nuts. That's crazy. Like, I've never seen that before. That's so cheap. It's so cheap. They also had like some boxes that was like, it kind of enticed you. It was like, fuck around and find out. And I was like, I will not be fucking around and finding out because I know exactly what that is. That's Vindaloo chicken, and we are not fucking around and finding out because that is some spicy stuff. That is spicy as hell. So spicy. Delicious, but so spicy. Like, scar your asshole spice level. Like, it's just never quite the same again. Terrifying. Deliciously terrifying. Let's take those things out of here. Actually, those are not green and or being used for green things. That sounds correct. Vidalia ice cream. Yes, that sounds correct. They had a bunch of crazy flavors, though, that I have never seen in, like, an American grocery store or anything like that. Is the logo red? I believe so, yeah. I think the label is red. I don't know. It was like weird flavors, though. Ari, go lay down. Go lay down. Not going to tell you again, puppers. Go lay down. I love you. Go lay down. An Indian brand of ice creams. They have some weird flavors, though. Some crazy flavors. It was like mango tea flavored ice cream. And you're like, what? Mango tea flavored ice cream? Excuse me? What is that? And there were just like so many different ones like that I just was like, what is happening? Like,
Take
crazy.
a moment, get your life together. Ads are here. Oh!
I will be going back to that store, I will say. I do still have to go to an Asian supermarket every now and again, but this one will be a primary thing. Isn't a really wildly available one here. Oh, interesting. But, like, you can get so many spices for so cheap. Like, I really wanted to. I stopped myself. But I really wanted to get a pound of every spice for $7. Like, that's crazy. How are they able to charge so little? A pound? Like, what? I don't know. I'm one of those freaks that just is obsessed with the sauce. I like all the different spices and stuff, and I like making my own flavor combinations. And you can get so many there. Like, do you know, going to a supermarket to get cardamom, 1 pound is what, 400 grams? I don't
Surprise,
know.
motherfucker.
I don't know the answer to that. 400 grams, $7. Yeah, I mean, that's so cheap, though. In the U.S., at least where I am, that is so cheap. Most of the time, hold on. A spice like this, which is 49 grams, spice like this is usually $4 to $5. Harry, go lay down, dude. This is 49 grams, and it's usually $5-ish. $5 for that. And at this place, you can get a pound for $7. You can get 8 times as much spice for a fraction of the cost. That's crazy. Why would I need a pound of cardamom I don't know, but I have it. Why would I need a pound of garam masala? I don't know, but I have it. Welcome to capitalism. They try to squeeze you dry on every possible turn, no matter the circumstance. Welcome to capitalism. You can make garam masala at home. Yeah, you can. Like, the spices are not that hard, but I could just buy it instead. And then I don't have to make it. I don't know. I was looking at like the chips, the Indian chips and stuff, and like some of those sounded crazy. There was something called whole roasted fox nuts. Is that a fox's testicle? Or is there a nut called a fox nut? Because I saw them and I was like, that's weird. That's hella sketchy. Wait, I don't know the English names. Whole roasted fox nuts is what it said. I don't know. I saw that though and I was like, what the shit? And then you can get, so Makana. Is that fox testicles? Is that like a fox's balls or is that an actual nut? Because it wasn't clear on the package, I'll tell you that. It's a seed. What? A baked seed? What? So it blows out. Interesting. Like popcorn. Huh. I didn't get any because I was like, I'd rather not eat fox testicles, but I did see it. And so at the biggest, like, let's say you want the most rice that you can get here in America from like the supermarket. It's like, I don't know, a 10-pound bag is the most you can get. They had 30-pound burlap frickin' sacks, man. 30-pound bags of rice. That's crazy. Staple for evening tea in many households. Oh, interesting. I don't know. I like this store. is what I've learned today, though. I definitely 10 kilograms. How many pounds is 10 kilograms? I don't know that conversion. What's up, Thor? How was your birthday stream? 25.4 pounds? Okay, so it is common. Interesting. Because the biggest you can get here is 10 pounds in the supermarket, and it's not enough. Like, it's just not enough rice for my purposes. How was your dinner? How's your birthday stream? How was your Nintendo games with your friend? I don't know. Mind-blowing, though. And they're in these, like, such beautiful bags, by the way, though. Like, here they come in, like, plastic bags or whatever. But they were in these, like, ornate, beautiful, like, burlap sacks. You lads get the best rice? What do you mean? The plastic rice is the best rice? Not these beautiful-ass burlap sacks? Like, they're so nice. They're so cool looking. Our top quality growth gets exported to the USA. I wonder if these are top quality rice, to be honest. Really fun. Beating my friend Mario Kart World and Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Nice. Sounds like a fun day. Glad you had fun. Fancy bags are kind of a trademark. Does fancier bag mean better rice? Or does fancier bag just mean fancy bag? Because I already have two 10-pound bags of rice, so I didn't buy any rice. But I was very tempted to get one just because of the burlap rice. Yeah, burlap sack. Fancy bag equals good rice. I might have to buy some of this and, like, test it against the rice that I have. They have the size of the grains on the bag. What? What? That's wild. Bigger grain, better rice. Huh. Also, why is it so cheap, though? It was like less than $1 a pound for these beautiful, ornate burlap sacks. It's like less than $1 a pound. 30 pounds of rice was $30, which is like, what? That is unheard of here. That's unheard of. I usually use basmati or jasmine rice, so I don't know for a fact if my rice is like good rice, to be honest. I have no idea. All I know is it is delicious, and I actually made some more rice today. Surplus. We are primarily an agricultural country. My parents are taking me out for lunch for a birthday meal. Very nice, Thor. Good deal. Huh. Interesting. Why don't you keep the best rice for yourselves rather than selling it to us, just out of curiosity? Like, there's no way we would know if it was high quality rice or not. There's no way we would know because, you know, we don't care that much about rice. Like, we do. Like, I really enjoy rice. I eat rice all the time. But most Americans do not eat a shitload of rice unless you are on a bulk or on a cut in the gym and you're trying to gain or lose pounds. You're not eating a whole lot of rice. Just like on a day-to-day basis. Like saying that I eat rice every single day, just about. But I don't feel like that's the norm, like at all. So it's very interesting to me that you guys just export the best of the best rice to us, and it's kind of just wasted on us. It's wasted. I think we got everything. It's hard to tell, though, with the... Oh, no. Eats rice every day. You are now 15% Asian. Hell yeah. 15%. How can I get more percentage? Need more percentage. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that it's just kind of random, because then we can have like pigs randomly. Like, this would be a nice area to have farm-raised pigs. We'll have to go... Oh, wait. No, do we have winter pigs? Did we bring winter pigs back? I don't remember. Let's go check our horde of animals. What do we have? No, we only have... These are winter pigs. We still need the summer pigs. We need summer pigs. And then we have to decide if we want them together or not, I think. Ooh. Damn, that looks so good. I genuinely think that with the addition of most of the floors now, it genuinely feels like we have done a ton all the time. Like, we've done so much. Chinese eat bugs, Japanese eat rice, Indian eat rice. Dal, I don't know what Koreans eat. Add all of that and you'll probably be up to 50%. Hell yeah. That's a good start. Very good start. Oh, I also often use cornstarch slurries for my chicken and or beef and or steak, which is a very Chinese thing to do. It makes it so good. I don't know why the world doesn't do that more often, but it's so good. You want to make great chicken? Cornstarch slurry. Add that shit. You want to make dry-ass bland chicken? Don't add that cornstarch slurry. Dun, 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 dun. All right, that's good. It does, yes. Like, you don't use it in every dish, but you could, you know? You could. Part of me wants to add another layer of brick here, but I don't think that I will. I don't think that I will. Wheaton. Alright, so we need something that stands out against the brick here, I think. Either that, or we need to figure out what's going here. Maybe we do that. Excuse me. Ugh. Myanmar cuisine. Hold, please. There are no Myanmar cuisine places around me within a 50-mile radius. Not a single one. So I'm not able to try that. I am not able to try that. I've heard of Burma before, but I've never tried their cuisine. Maybe I'll have to just make some myself. Okay, we need stop getting distracted. Stop getting distracted. Okay. We need sandstone, which is somewhere. Tastes amazing. I'll have to look it up and see if I can make any myself, since I cannot go get it at a location. There was a lot of sandstone somewhere. I gotta remember where that was. Alright. I know that this building is gonna be tall, though. I do know that. Let me pull up some items. Okay, fair. All this food talk has made me hungry. Yes. As it should. As it should. I'm getting distracted. Very distracted. There's still so much ground that I need to finish. Still so many things. Like, we need to start the trees, really. The trees are the next holdup here, because although it looks good, we need the elements of the forest. And if we don't have that, we don't have a forest. I think we're going to mix in the pale oak trees with the birch. Birch is pretty bright, but I think I want to go brighter with the stripped birch log, if at all possible. So we can do that. And then we got our mangrove. Pretty sure those are mangroves. We will have to go and like decorate those at some point, but I obviously didn't do that. We'll have to do it later. Air Bear, enough. That's enough, honey. That's enough. That is enough. Where's our pale oak? Just a little bit. I'm trying to figure out if we want to do sandstone for that. Oh, we could do red sandstone. No, I don't want to do red sandstone. What other major blocks have we not used? That is a question for the ages. Couldn't find any specific items, but Burma cuisine uses coconut milk, water, chestnuts, lotus stems, tamarind, tofu, and such. Did not mean to cheer. Thank you for that one biddy. What continent is tamarind paste from? I actually saw it at the Indian market. I actually saw it. Maybe we do red to like really stand it out, or we do blue. I think we want blue as the roof. Pink. We haven't used pink yet. Pink would definitely stand out. It's indigenous to Africa. Naturalized in Asia. Okay. One of my friends thought that it was in Asia and not in Asia, in Mexico. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. I don't think it's in Mexico. Did not sound right to me. Bamboo. Bamboo actually could work. Bamboo could work. It's vibrant. It's bold. It's big. Did we don't have any. We could do redwood. This is what, mangrove? I just don't know what I want to build this out of. That's the issue right now, the eternal struggle. I want it to pop. Maybe we just use acacia. Maybe we just use a cha-cha. Could use cobble, but I don't see a purpose. Red sandstone is meh. Diorite. We didn't use diorite yet. We haven't used andesite yet. Maybe this is the time. Also chisel. Ooh. What does it look like if you stack it? Ooh. Chutney items. I really like tamarind. It's got an interesting thing to it. Very interesting. What does that do? You make slabs. Oh, and then the slabs turn into chiseled, right? Yeah. I think we're gonna use some chiseled here. I just feel it in my bones that we should. Feel it in my bones here. See if we can get a recipe for the Mekong curry. Mekong curry. Well, let me bookmark that. Mekong curry. Burma recipe. Sounds good. Sounds good. Is there any restaurants around me that have this? Oh, I spelled it wrong. That would help. Thai or Vietnamese? Okay. There is places near me that I could get to that product. There is places. There is places. Let's see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of want to go 7, 8, 9. What is this block? This is chiseled tough. 6, 7, 8, 9. Chiseled tough. It's going to be floating for now. We'll have to extend the ground up for that, which is not that big of a deal. If we have dirt on us, we could do that now. Chiseled, yes. Chiseled tough. Okay, so I want to do... Thought it was a mod. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5. You can do chiseled in a variety of ways. There's chiseled stone brick, chiseled tough, chiseled cobblestone maybe? I don't know. I want to say there's like 10 chiseled blocks or so. Alright, do we want to do gray scale or do we want to do orange? How does orange do with brown? It's not terrible. It's not terrible. We used orange? Did we use acacia already? No. Oh, we did use acacia. I mean, we could still use it. Like, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Could still use it. We're going to light this area. Oh, creeper. Alright, let's sleep first. Then we'll light that area up. Then we can just deal with it. Alright, where's our... Where's our rockets? Why are we constantly out of rockets, man? I swear, like, every couple days in Minecraft, like every 2 days in Minecraft, we just run out of rockets. Which is crazy. It's like every 20 minutes, I have 3 stacks, I no longer have 3 stacks. I have 3 stacks, I no longer have 3 stacks. Let's go get more. Let's go get more. We missed a block. We missed a block. Damn it. I knew we would miss a block. I knew it. You know, sometimes I wish my builds were a little bit more simple so that I could, like, progress a little bit faster than I do. Because it does take a long time. Probably more missed blocks? Yeah, probably. Probably. Don't think they can spawn on leaves, so we should be fine there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, now that's kind of a problem, but we could fix it.
Take a moment, get your life together. Ads are here. Oh!
Yeah, we'll probably have to fix that a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, Brett, what's your deal, honey? Why are you so dramatic today? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, the footprint on this thing is gonna be large. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's gonna be large, but we only have to move one part of the pathway, so I think I'm okay with where this is. I think I'm okay with that. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. 2, 3. 23 blocks. 23 seems sufficient.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Same height, good. This is going to be a wild thing. I think the orange with the green is going to be a little bit confusing, so we might have to add some mud over here as well to make that work, but it's fine. One more? Yeah. This is going to be a weird build, I think. It's very, very weird. Because I think we're going to have to make a shape to connect these two things somehow. And then all the interior space will become interior space, which should be fine. 2, 3. I was going to do things on the corner, but this beam here tells me that I don't think I can do that, so we need to do it on the cardinal directions instead of the corners. Iron golems are burning. We should be at 11 once we finish. All right. All right, 23. Makes it really easy for us. Okay, we may have to readjust that pathway too. Unless that's going to be the entrance, in which case it's fine. But I feel like there's probably more than one entrance here. Probably more. Get rid of 6. Good. I don't even know if we have enough acacia logs for this. This is our opportunity here, though, to use some weird blocks in this building, I think. So we definitely are going to want to do that. Definitely going to want to do that. Here we're going to need 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. We're going to need more. 24 blocks, yep. Because it's 1 block down, we need 24. I am concerned about this area. We might have to make the front vastly different here. Ari, that was not me inviting you over. I was just Ari, would you chill? I know so much attention for the babies. What's your deal, puppers? What's going on? Hi. Hello. Hi, Orny. Hello, Orny. What you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Had to pause because she was about to nudge me off with her snoot. What is it, babies? Why are you so needy today, huh? Needy girl? Okay, this one is 2 lower. Indeed. So 25. Trying to do it without counting because I don't want to. Okay, this one is also too low. Damn, the wind is ripping out there. It's crazy. The winds are howling. Is this 21? 20? 24? So it's gonna be very weird here, but I think we can make it work. And then the middle obviously has got to go way higher than that of these. And we might do a dome shape. All the roofs have been pointy so far. We might do a dome shape roof. Could be kind of cool. We definitely don't have enough. No. So we have enough for one more, and then we're going to go get more. We do have to move this inwards just a little bit, but that's fine because I actually left a layer here, so that should be whatever. Alright, let's go grab, changing into rockets. Let's go grab all the acacia that we have left because we're starting to run low on everything now. Very low on everything. Oh, I was like, what am I getting? Acacia, acacia, acacia. Acacia! Should be enough. That's looking so good, though. Obviously, you guys don't know my vision for this tower, but I think it's coming up Millhouse so far. We should just be able to guesstimate here. Should be able to guesstimate based on the other pillar. Go. All right, 2 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still going up. And this is one of those buildings that I'm really not going to be able to obfuscate too well, because you're going to see it from every angle. This is like the one completely symmetrical. Well, I guess they're all symmetrical in a way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Same height? Yes. Alright, and then we have to figure out this. So how are we going to make that taller? I'm truly wondering if we do this from the front or where we decide to do this from as well. So we know that from here I would like to make one more square, which is kind of weird. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'd like to do one more square connected to this, and then we'll do pillars on that. That will be slightly shorter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. So we'll do like that, and then this will be the source of the arch. And I don't know if it's going to be like completely open or what, but I think that's how we want to do it. And then we got to do it over here too, though, right? It is a little in the way, and low-key, not gonna lie. If we do it on all sides here. Like, we'd have to move this pathway somehow. I do think this should be symmetrical, though. It will make make it so much easier if we do. It's already a gigantic building, so we should consider that carefully. Are we out of tough is the next question. Like, dude, we're out of everything that I need. Literally everything that I need, we're just out of. Good girl, bear. There's some more. There's a little bit more. Gets us probably closer. We're out of acacia wood after this. We're going to need to go farm some of that. Why did we decide to use acacia? Orange and pink kind of go together. Color theory, you know. It looks crazy, but I think it'll work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I need to readjust this pathway? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No? Well. Somehow we actually chose pretty alright here then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it does interrupt here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do need to get rid of all of that and fix where it's going to go. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, though. We're just using basic shapes to try to make a better shape here. It's going to be a weird one, though. But weird probably in a good way. That, and then we need 2 more of those things. Like that. Connect in those dots. And 1 more square here, and then we should have a symmetrical shape. We will need to move this. Actually, this one may not need to move, but this probably will need to move slightly, which will not be that big of a deal. Hopefully. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this one actually has to move too, so noted. The footprint on this building is large. Let me fly up and take a gander. Large. Yeah. I mean, it is the town hall, so it should be the biggest, but large. Very large. And then we're going to have to do... Maybe we do a different color orange there with that then? Decisions. Decisions. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Looks so good, though. Looking so crisp. What other orange block have we not used? Did we use orange terracotta? Yeah, that's orange terracotta. We used orange concrete, orange wool, orange sand, or orange sandstone, cut sandstone, and orange smooth sandstone. We did not use orange sand, and And is there any other orange blocks that I can think of? We did use the acacia. Well, we didn't use the acacia planks. How close in color is that? Damn, they're way too close in color, unfortunately. We still need to use it, but they are so close in color. Like, they need to be a little bit more contrasty. We could use sand. We could use sand. Damn, that looks wild, though. Holy. Basically break it down into its micro components and biomes, and then based on that we're able to accentuate what we need. I think. Probably. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be... Basically picture this tower on these, but they're gonna have a red roof, I think. Red and orange makes sense. And then this one, taller still. Like, I'm probably going to make 4 additional towers onto that one. And then go up. Like, we'll probably flatten it at the top. And then we'll add 4 squares inwards on it. And then... it should be fine, because we could do... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. 23 minus 14 gives you 9. So there's a 9 block gap between these. Either that or we just go up again, you know? Which we could. We absolutely could, but I'm not sure if that's something that I want to do right now. But either way, we're going to go ahead and call it for the day. So thanks so much for watching, guys. And until next time, ciao.